Today, let's think about our brains. Yeah. If we know that 80% of our result or our ability to achieve a goal is going to come from our psychology, then it makes sense to try and understand, well, what exactly is going on up there that is making such an impact? We all, within our brains, have something that is known as the reticular activating system. And any self help guru I have ever listened to or had the fortune of being in their presence has always taught in a way that reflects this, what I'm about to teach you right now. It always comes back to leveraging and understanding what is going on because of our reticular activating system and how we can use the understanding of how our brain operates to our advantage, because it can go either way. So listen in and see if you can identify what is going on within your brain and whether it is empowering you or actually disempowering you as you set and work towards goals for yourself. So what the RAS is basically just a filter system, and it allows certain information into your brain and blocks out everything else. It would be impossible to be interpreting and taking in all of the information and stimulus around us at all times, right? Even though it feels like sometimes we're very distracted and overwhelmed, really our brain is deciding what we focus on, what we are absorbing, how we are thinking, and what it is making us feel. We actually decide that. That programming, the way that our brain decides what to focus on and what to block out, is our decision. We actually have control over that. And it is likely that it has also been influenced by other people or past experiences and things that you have absorbed and interpreted and, made beliefs within you. So an example of this would be if you feel insecure, your RAS is going to be with you throughout the day, scanning your environment and looking for evidence for why you should feel insecure. And it is likely you'll find lots of ways and reasons and moments that confirm, yes, 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 you should be insecure, because that is exactly what you have focused on. I'm about to overshare in a big way. If you know me well, you know this isn't a rare occurrence if we're just getting to know each other. Hi, I'm Lena, I overshare. The best example I can give of the RAS and how it can work for you or against you, or for your goal or against your goal, is in talking about my ex-husband. So when I think about the relationship that I had with my ex-husband, I know that in the honeymoon phase of that relationship, and anybody who has, ever been in a relationship can relate to this. At the beginning of a relationship, when you are living the belief that this is the person for you, that you are aligned, this is your soulmate, I know in my heart this is right, what happens within your mind? You find so much evidence for why this is the person for you. Every little thing that they do, you look at and interpret, and you find a reason that it matches. You're an energetic match for this person. It can be the most ridiculous things. You enjoy Hawaiian pizza too? Me too. We're meant to be. You enjoy singing songs in your car? Me too. Wow, another reason that we're meant to be together. There's very silly examples, but I think you understand what I'm saying. You find reasons to like someone or love someone, right? At the beginning stage of a relationship. Let's cut to the end of that relationship. Right towards the end of the relationship, all I could see was negative. When I believed within myself that that relationship had run its course and it was no longer serving me and I wanted to get the hell out of there, all I could see when I looked at my ex-husband was reasons why I couldn't stand him and that he irritated. And bless him, he's a beautiful person. There are lots of amazing qualities about him. I could not see any of them at the end of that relationship because my RAS was focused on reasons to leave. Does that make sense? Our RAS is that powerful. And if we can understand that, we can be consciously choosing what we decide to focus on and how it is going to make us feel. So this is important for anybody doing a running program or any kind of experience that is outside of your comfort zone. If you begin that experience or that program by focusing on all the reasons that it's going to be difficult and all the ways you are going to be challenged and likely suffer, and all the times before that you have tried something and not followed through, and all the reasons why you don't have it within you to achieve that, that is exactly what you are going to find, because your brain is quite literally going to look for evidence of that. So, it is in your best interest to try and cultivate thoughts that allow you to be more open minded, more optimistic, more, in a growth mindset, right? You're going to look for ways that you can find fun and enjoyment and connection and appreciate all the small wins along the way and feel into that. And your brain will look for evidence to affirm you in that way. It is that simple. Simple. It's not really simple at all, guys. We have to work to consciously cultivate the thoughts that are going to allow our RAS to focus on the things that we want for ourselves. Otherwise, we go back into autopilot, back into default mode. And if you have the habit of self doubt or self sabotage, that is exactly what is going to be repurposed and refelt and re experienced unless you consciously choose to think differently so that you feel differently and act differently.